Why do seemingly the best and most unique cars always get canceled? Like, why can't Track Damage Cruz Ramirez get canceled? Why can't Doc with Tire get canceled? Or something like Trainer Cruz Ramirez, stuff that we really don't need, that we really don't want, but I guess we'll buy because, we collect them all. But seriously though, I believe that pretty much every canceled car is better than 85% of the cars that we actually get. And that's a bold statement, but I'm gonna stick by it. Look at canceled car lists. I have one on my channel in my canceled car video. I'll leave that link in the description and card suggestion pop-up. And that's even outdated because Mattel cancels a whole bunch of stuff. And I'll try to update it with a new video sometime. But yeah, I can't think of a boring canceled car. There's a couple little small variants in there. There's a van variant, which isn't super exciting, but I don't know. That's just my take on the matter. And anyways, guys, welcome back to another Disney Docket presentation. Of course, today we'll be reviewing Inflight Mater and Daniella Muffler. These were from a 2012 2-pack that got canned because distribution was so terrible that year. They literally couldn't push out half the stuff. A lot of stuff did get canceled, and then the other half of the stuff really didn't make it to any stores at all. Like, there was no realistic chance a lot of people in America or anywhere in the world could find this stuff. It was very, very limited. And so a lot of stuff hit the chopping block, like Sergeant High Gear, Andy Gearsdale, Louis LaRue, who I reviewed recently. But yeah, guys, this also had Shelly Shift, which is basically Daniella Muffler with a different expression and without that tray. I was not able to acquire her, but I'm still super grateful to be able to have these two in my collection. You guys have no idea. These are extremely rare. I believe there's less than 5 of each of them. I've only seen, I think I know of somebody who has one of these, but they're extremely rare. And yeah, guys, let's just get right into the review here. I brought out Everett for the occasion, who of course is the plane that they all are traveling in. And you can see there on the screen, Danielle and Shelly come up to Mater and McQueen when they're just absolutely going bonkers, watching crazy Japanese contest shows while everyone else is asleep. They're in first class. And you can also kind of see similar pities in this one scene when Acer goes flying through that plane into the waste truck. However, we don't really know if those are the same characters because it is a different airline, so I just wanted to put that out there. Now, starting here with Inflight Mater, I do want to compare him to just regular race team Mater. They did change up the expression, which is awesome. I'm really grateful for that. If he got released, I would have been grateful, but they intended to change the expression, and that is nice. The eyes are different, but really it's the mouth. You can see how excited he is to, be watching Yukio, Tageshi, and Hiroki, those contest cars just wipe out. It's pretty funny. Well, Yukio was the only contestant. The other two were the hosts who were also laughing. But he does have this mouth right here, as you can see by those lines. Mouth wide open, having the time of his life right now before everything gets a little wonky. And that's an understatement. Zoom out here. You have the 95 logo there on either side. Tow Mater, and it covers up the radiator springs towing and service sign. He's got the plastic neck pillow, which is so iconic and stereotypical of, long distance plane rides. Pretty funny. It's such a Mater thing. This is literally the most Mater thing ever. And they did a nice job. Can't ask much more from them, but you can't really mess up this. It looks nice. They did what they needed to do. And then besides that, it's just your typical Mater. You got the classic A113 license plate. I feel like a lot of people don't know the significance of that, but it's actually a room in Pixar Studios. It's an office number where a lot of the creative juices were flowing back then. The front half is metal, the back half is plastic, and that's how Maters were pretty much from 2011 until we got to the Thailand era. So 7 years of half and half Maters. And then 2006 to 2010, and then 2018 to present, we've had full metal Maters. Like, for example, here's a full metal Thailand Mater, which I'm so glad they're doing it that way. I have talked about this in a video, or I will talk about this sometime, but basically, you know, back in kind of 2008 to 2012, they really were meticulous about plastic part here, like saving on metal. But now I think they found it cheaper to just do everything in one chunk of metal. Even the windows, as we've been seeing with racers and stuff like that, you know, there's no mouth plates anymore, there's no bumper plates. But here you have, this is plastic, that's plastic, this is plastic. If Mattel were to make this now, everything would be metal except for obviously the towing cables and the pillow and the side view mirrors and obviously the tires and the base. But you guys know what I'm saying, right? Okay. By the way, here's how he looks with Travel Wheels Lightning McQueen, which is the McQueen that appeared in the scene. And he also looks to be having just as much fun with his mouth wide open. Cool, cool, cool. Now moving on to Daniella. Very small pity. Comparing her to Guido. She's taller, but she's not as long. Obviously, she's not really a forklift because she doesn't have forks, but she falls into that family. I do like her expression, looking off to the right there, or our right, her left, which is where, you know, Mater and McQueen were residing. She's got this plastic tray here, a little pink mat on it, black tires, black rims. There's the base, no date stamp. She's got some lights right there. Her little name badge, a little gold badge, which is nice. She's not in mint condition, but prototypes are meant to be. And then the little name badge again. And she's got a little hat, which is cool. Pink. Some gold flares on it, and it's very similar to Ruka's hat. Let me show you that. Here's Ruka, who appeared actually within the airport, but they likely work for the same company because they have the same paint job. It's light blue and then dark blue. Yeah, they got that typical airport airline hat. Wish I knew the name of it, but I don't. So yeah, there's that. And here is Mater's base. I forgot to show you guys. Now I do want to compare Daniella to a couple other pitties here. She is that rounder model, which we've only seen a couple times in a couple World Grand Prix pitties. You have Adam Park for Carlo Veloso and Alex Macchino for Francesco Bernoulli. None of these are the same model technically because Adam has a headset and then they have forks and she doesn't, but they are quite similar. And just for laughs and giggles, you know, you have a couple piston cup pitties to compare her to. Size-wise, very similar. Nat McLugnant. Michael Hansel. And that'll just about do it, guys. Thank you for watching another episode of Canceled Car Tuesdays. Basically just a series where I review canceled cars. And I don't know when the episode or the next episode will be, but I don't know. I could definitely, you know, find something to review because I do have quite a few canceled cars that I haven't yet reviewed on my channel. So I'll see you guys soon for another video. The next video will probably be an episode of Forlorn Favorites. So I'll see you guys then. Bye now.